So the sector has worked together to develop this manifesto. It's not something that's come out from YouthLink Scotland. It's very much all of the voluntary youth work sector providers and local authority providers. And it's an ask for a right, a space and a future. And the right is about a legal right. It's about guaranteeing access to youth work services. Whatever background you come from, whatever postcode, you've got access to a youth work service in your community. Some people might assume that's there already. It's not. And actually we're seeing a decline in some of the opportunities for children and young people. So we need to protect that. It's also a space, access to spaces for youth work to take place. We need fair funding arrangements and access arrangements to facilities and to buildings and premises, but also we need a workforce that supports that. The third one is a future, and that's about investment. It does take resource. Actually, the spend for youth work is not a huge amount of money across the greater public spend, but it's important, and actually what's happening is we're seeing a decline. So as there's a pressure on public services and charities as well in decline, and volunteering numbers in decline, we're not going to have the kinds of resources that we used to have for children and young people to access. So we're looking for that investment towards prevention as well. This is actually money that's well spent, because further down the line, if young people are struggling with mental health and well-being, if they are getting involved in things like antisocial behaviour, we can prevent that by getting upstream and putting that spend in now.
So, as the head of the Scottish Violence Reduction Unit, we've learned over the last 20 years the importance of youth work, in particular safe spaces and youth work, in violence reduction, in safer communities, and helping young people make choices that are good for their own futures and building pathways into opportunities for them. This manifesto is a key document. It's a key way to articulate why all of that is important. It needs to be a right, it needs to be universal, it needs to be available to all young people. We need to focus on the importance of spaces in that as well. And I love, in particular, if I had to choose one part of this, it would be our future. And it's the making sure that we are doing the right things for our young people and setting them up for a future of flourishing.
IOD is a membership organisation. We're cross-sector, cross-industry, with members all over Scotland, and our members are leaders and decision makers, many of whom are employers. And we know that we hear consistently from our members about the importance of those transferable skills that they need their workforce to have. We see youth work as one of the fundamental places that young people develop those transferable skills: collaboration, teamwork, independent working, leadership, a sense of self and belonging. We need young people to have these skills developed to come into the workforce so that they can realise their potential and be the best versions of themselves when they get to the stage that they're in the world of work.
We are so supportive of this because it goes back to our core principles of community policing. And that's what we want to see. We want to see a right for use, the space that they've had previously. We want to see that reintroduced, and we want to see that future for them. It's so important for crime prevention, it's so important for community safety, and that will give youth the opportunity and youth workers the opportunity to work alongside the police and make Scotland a safer place to be.